Welcome everybody to the start of the 2021-22 season here in Orange County Sportsplex in Hillsborough, North Carolina. We have game one of the Elite Junior Prospect Showcase that brings to town from Marshall, Texas, the East Texas Baptist University Tigers against the local Elon University Phoenix. So it seems like it's been a long time coming for hockey in this area, as last year we were a no-go here with Elon for with regards to COVID. So my name is Paul Conover. I'll bring you the broadcast. Alongside me will be Graham Tuck. He's another local broadcaster here from the area, and thanks to High Point University for putting on this broadcast as we look forward to a game to start this 2021-22 season here in North Carolina.
Yeah, it should be a fun one, Paul. Excited to get back out on the ice. And Elon, they had their season. They were supposed to play in the ACCHL tournament last year against Virginia Tech, and then a COVID scare into their season before it could even get going. So for Elon, they're one of the many teams that are here this weekend that are probably more than any other very excited to get back on the ice, and this should be a very exciting weekend of hockey all the way around. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it. It's been a long time since I've been in the rink. You know, we were planning to do this last year, but unfortunately, the greater good took over and we weren't able to do so. So it looks, from the standpoint of starting lineups, we'll get into those real quick. We'll start with a visiting team from East Texas Baptist University. Going in goal for them would be number 35, Tyler Fitzgerald. And on D, you'll have Jason Gunto and Caleb Kearns starting for Coach Alain Savage. And up front in the middle, you'll have Carson Luce, and on the wings, and Devin Baird in the center, and Carson Luce and Matt Duncan on the wing.
And a very diverse lineup for East Texas Baptist. 2 freshmen alongside a junior, a sophomore, and 2 seniors. Lots of work all the way around, up and down the class list for East Texas Baptist, and they're a team to watch as we head into this series this weekend.
A really big squad, too. A lot of big kids on this program. Right. And starting in the starting lineup for the Elon University Phoenix, going in goal is going to be Owen Geyer. And on the back end, he'll be supported by Tom Lombardozzi and Mason Esworthy. And in the middle, you'll have Jack Lenzillo and Beth Rosenthal. He'll go on the wing, and Matt McGaffigan. He'll support the centerman on the opening draw.
And Elon, again, we talked about it. The season got cut last year, but they're excited to get back out just like everybody else. But East Texas Baptist, they've got a lot of players with a lot of size, speed, and talent. They're one of my favorites heading into this showcase if I had to pick one.
I wouldn't argue with you. I haven't seen the other groups at this point, but just looking at the initial warm-up, again, big, physical. I suspect that, with all the anticipation for an opening drop here especially from Elon, as East Texas has played a season last year very limited, but they did play games last year where Elon took the year off, to their much to their dismay. But I suspect this is going to be a quick start. It's going to be a physical start, and I suspect we're going to see a good, first 20 minutes of play.
Yeah, this should be a fun one to watch, Paul. I'm excited for it. Let's get ready to go.
Welcome back, everybody, here to the Orange County Sportsplex in Hillsborough, North Carolina. Game 1 of the Elite Junior Prospect Showcase between the East Texas Baptist University Tigers and the local Elon University Phoenix. Again, my name is Paul Conover. Alongside me is Graham Tuck. We'll be bringing you the play-by-play for today's game, and this is game 1 of a long weekend for all 6 of these programs.
Yeah, that it is, Paul. 9 games this weekend, 3 each day, each team playing once per day. 3 North Carolina-based teams, 3 non-ACCHL teams, and each of them will play the others once. Should be a fun weekend at hockey.
So here we go. Everybody gathers at center ice. Now we have Devin Baird. He's against Lanzillo, and the faceoff's won by the Tigers. They chip it in, controlled by the Phoenix. They try to clear the zone, a mishandle there. Nice work there along the dasher. And behind the net, the Tigers. They'll work it down below the goal line. They'll chip it up high. He works to the middle. Take a shot through, save. First save by Owen Geyer. He'll swallow it up, and faceoff will come to his left-hand side.
That's good pressure off the bat from East Texas Baptist. The Tigers looking to get started early. And already a shot on goal for them. Looking good so far.
Oh, nice block there by the Phoenix. Shot through just wide. Kept in by the Tigers. They'll rim it all the way around. Far side. The Phoenix will chip it out into neutral ice. But turnover and controlled. Back come the Tigers. Into the Phoenix zone. They'll circle it down below the goal line. Spin it out front. Nice deflection there. Phoenix try to clear the zone. Little tug there, no penalty. And behind the net, they'll circle it side to side, up through the middle of the ice. Nice transition, but turned over, and back come the Tigers. Nice work on the wall, the Phoenix. They'll regroup in their own zone, side to side, up through neutral ice. Clear it all the way down. This will go for an icing. Just about a minute 10 into the first period. Like I said, the Tigers came out with a lot of energy in this first period. You could see it in pregame. They were bouncing off the walls here, ready to get on the ice.
Oh, they were so ready to get on the ice. They are a team that was very, very ready for their season to start. A lot of excitement.
So a scramble in the Phoenix zone, controlled by the Tigers. They'll clear it in behind the net. They'll battle down below the goal line, in behind Geyer. And they try to chip, not cleared. And the Tigers, they're doing a nice job. Nice defensive zone pressure, or ozone pressure there for them, but out come the Phoenix. Make their first entry into the Tigers zone, cleared up the sidewall. There's a battle behind the net. They try to clear it out front. And looks like we had a collision around the far post to the right-hand side of Fitzgerald, and the net comes off the peg, so face-off will come to his left-hand side.
As you said, it's the first offensive pressure of the day so far for Elon. I know we're only a minute and a half in, and they just look outmatched so far. Want to see the Phoenix be more aggressive.
All right, off the draw, face-off won by the Phoenix, shot in on Fitzgerald. He'll cover it up, and we'll do a rinse and repeat. We'll do it all over again from the same side of the ice. So face-off controlled, chipped out of the zone by the Tigers. And the Phoenix, they'll chip it out into neutral ice, turned over, back come the Tigers. Well, clogged up in the neutral zone, having a hard time getting any transition, but chipped into the Phoenix zone. A nice hard check there on the end wall. As the Tigers try to control, they do. They'll spin it towards the net. Nice block there by the Phoenix defenseman, and they cleared out into neutral ice. Tigers will fire it up along the wall, chip it in. They'll go for a line change. And the Phoenix, they'll spin it out of their own zone, go side to side through the neutral zone. They'll step in across the blue line. They'll drop, taken out of the play hard on the sidewall. And the Tigers will control. They'll spin it up the sidewall and chip it out into neutral ice. They'll try to clear it into the Phoenix zone. Nice battle there on the sidewall. And the Phoenix tried to gain control, but turned over back into the center zone. And the Tigers on the far wall, they'll control. Now plays a little bit. It looks like it came out of the gate with some good pace. It looks a little sloppy at this point. Of course, it was only 3 minutes and 10 seconds into the first period of a first game of the season for both of these squads.
Yeah, and you can expect some sloppy play right off the bat, but the adjustment is what matters.
Well, out in the neutral ice. East Texas, they'll rim it all the way around. Onto the stick of the Phoenix defenseman and out to neutral ice. Nice play there by the back check of the Tiger forward, number 24. That was Carson Luce. In behind the net, Luce will chip it out front. Redirected, and out come the Phoenix.
That was a good-looking pass, but now you got an opportunity the other way.
Oh, nice little hip check there by Luce. And in behind the net, the Tigers, they'll clear it up. Kept in, shot through, and swallowed up by Fitzgerald. Had a little hard time with the rebound, but again, no pressure there by the Phoenix, so easy to cover.
Yep, and both shots on goal for Elon so far have just been kind of lackadaisical, just putting it towards the net just to say that you got it there. You got to generate some real threats if you're going to get anywhere in this game.
So puck out into neutral ice. Is Philip Soderstrom. He'll chip it through the center zone. And Texas, East Texas, still control. Shot through, swallowed up by Geyer. Again, shot from the outside. As long as he can see it, he'll stop it.
Yeah, both teams looking good defensively so far. Want to see if East Texas Baptist can get some set plays going. There was one on the other end, a nice behind-the-back pass out in front, but nobody home to collect it.
So face-off control by the Phoenix. They'll chip it out into neutral ice. But turnover in the neutral zone, and back come the Tigers of East Texas. In behind the net. Phoenix try to clear the zone. Nice forward pressure there by the forwards from East Texas, but back come the Phoenix.
That's a nice move.
Nice step there. Oh, close to being offsides, but a nice save there by Fitzgerald as the Phoenix came in with a ton of speed.
Yeah, it's a great move that time. It looked like it was Lanzillo who was coming in on the rush, and just a heck of a move to get in all alone. Got the shot off, but a good save on the other end by Fitzgerald.
So face-off won by Desjardins. He'll spin it around, controlled by East Texas, and they'll fire it out into neutral ice. Phoenix, they'll go D to D, try to work it through the middle zone. And here they come across the blue line. Nice step in across the blue line. Still controls the puck, steps to the middle, and turned over, and back come East Texas. That's Sergeyev. He'll fire it just wide, kept in. Nice pressure there by number 4. That was Guntow. And the Phoenix try to clear the zone. They do make it out, chipped in by East Texas, and the Phoenix will regroup. Out through their own zone, up through neutral ice. Phoenix try to make their way across the blue line, but turned over. Nice defensive play there by the Tigers. And I think we got an offside here.
You don't see that every day, and offsides in the defensive end. But strong forecheck from Elon, and East Texas Baptist is saying that the faceoff should be on the other end of the ice, and they're absolutely right.
So face-off won by the Phoenix, but all the way back into their own zone. Nice pressure there by, that's number 97, Corliss Emery for the Tigers. But the Phoenix, nice job working it out to neutral ice. They'll try to clear it up into center zone, chip forward. That was number 77 for the Tigers, Timothy Zittel. They'll battle along the sidewall, clear it up top. They'll go side to side. Nice work there by the Tiger defensemen. They clear it just wide. They'll do it again. Shot through, redirect. Up into the netting by Geyer, and we'll have a whistle in the Phoenix zone.
And obviously the puck has been on the Tigers' side of the ice for the vast majority of the period so far. But Elon has started to look better as the period's gone along. They've found their footing, and they're getting more offensive pressure than they had in the first part of this game. You wanted to see that continue for the Phoenix.
So face-off controlled by the Tigers, cleared out neutral ice, cleared in, they redirect, and it slides all the way down the ice. So this should slide for an icing. Again, it's one of those neutral zone plays that it just shows from a early on season, I'll call it an early on season game, where you're going to see those where you don't know where it is and where it's going, and then all of a sudden it's in the other end of the ice.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And as I said, you just got to find your footing. In an early season game like this, it's really a matter of who is more ready at the start. It's not so much what you do during the game, but what you do before the game matters so much more in these early season contests than it would in any other.
So puck cleared up top, shot. It was kept in by East Texas. They'll work it down below the goal line. It chips its way out into neutral ice, and this will slide all the way down the ice. And they'll wave off the icing. As behind his net is number 5, Caleb Kearns. He'll clear it up the sidewall. And the Tigers, they'll clear it out into neutral ice. Nice defensive play there by the Phoenix. And the puck will clear all the way back in and shot. I think that's going to be an offsides. As looks like the Tigers got a shot on goal, but that puck was deemed offside, so faceoff will come outside the Phoenix zone.
Well, regardless of whether it was onside or not, it's still a great save from Geyer.
Point blank shot by the Tigers forward. Puck cleared all the way down the ice. This will slide, no icing. They'll go side to side. No work at D2D up the wing. Nice work out in the neutral ice. Nice defensive, neutral zone coverage there by the Phoenix, and they'll regroup in their own zone. Puck cleared all the way down the ice. Tipped, so there's no icing. In behind his net, Caleb Kearns. He'll set for the Tigers. He'll spin it up the sidewall. Oh, dangerous play up the middle of the ice, but here come the Tigers to neutral ice. They'll work it in across the blue line. Spencer Mills, he'll trip it down below the goal line. And they can't corral possession, and Phoenix are able to clear the zone. And in his own zone, number 13. That'd be Helmick. He'll try to gain control. But nice offensive zone pressure there by the Phoenix, caused a turnover. And the puck ends up into the netting with just under 12 minutes to go in this first period.
And both of these teams have had a tough go of it so far, at least in the shots on goal counter. You'd like to see some more real pressure going through. Not a whole lot of back and forth, a lot of neutral zone turnover so far. As you said, early season sloppy play.
So puck in the Phoenix zone. They try to clear. They do so. Out to neutral ice. Nice neutral zone pressure there by the Tigers. And the Phoenix. They return the favor in the Tigers zone, but the puck cleared out, and the Phoenix will regroup in their own zone. Up their neutral ice, they'll step around a check, but corralled by the Tigers, now cleared out into neutral ice. And across the blue line. Puck cleared in. Phoenix are offside, so they got to tag up. East Texas, they'll clear it up. Chip it around the defense. Number 9, that's Avery Cook. He'll work on the sidewall. Shot in on net, steered aside as they work on the far wall in the Phoenix zone. In behind the net. They'll work it side to side, try to work on a cycle down low. And in behind the net again as the Tigers trying to gain some kind of momentum in the Phoenix zone, but unable to do so. Oh, bad line change for the Phoenix out in front. Oh, what a save by Owen Geyer. That was a terrible line change. And we got a meeting of the minds behind the net, Graham.
Yeah, did not like the extracurricular activities being pushed after the collision with the goalie. And it's a great save by the goalie Geyer for Elon. He's half the reason that they aren't behind 2-0 right now. couple of breakaways, and we're going to have our first penalty action of the season. See if it's coincidental or not.
So heading to the box for...
It looked like interference.
Yeah, for East Texas is going to be, looks like number 20. That would be, let's see, number 20 is Bowen Buchanan. So we'll have our first power play of the hockey game as we try to get lined up. Referee McCrory, he'll step in, have a chat with Spencer Mills.
Shots on goal, 8-3 in favor of East Texas Baptist so far. Good chance for Elon on the power play to change that.
Oh, puck takes a funny bounce off the end wall. Elon tries to corral the puck. East Texas, they'll chip it up. They'll waste some time on the sidewall. That's Carson Louse. He'll battle there with the Phoenix power play. Oh, shot through, wall redirect. And nice save there by Fitzgerald. As we got a battle below the goal line as the Phoenix try to gain control. And chipped out into neutral ice. And there come East Texas on a breakaway. You got Louse. He's in on net. Stop. Oh, what a save by Geyer. Oh, baby.
Man, that's highway robbery right there.
Oh, my goodness. We had to call the North Carolina the police department on that one. Holy smokes.
Wow, 2-on-0. You're not going to see that kind of save every day, especially shorthanded. That's just a lapse by Elon on the power play to even allow that chance to happen. Geyer bailing his team out yet again.
So Carson loose with a breakaway. And the faceoff will be to the right-hand side of Geyer. And controlled by the Phoenix. They'll work it out from their own zone. Just at a minute to go in the power play as they work in across the blue line. They'll fire it around far side. Puck corralled on the sidewall. Turned over in Texas. They'll fire it out. East Texas, they'll fire it all the way down the ice.
45 seconds left on the power play for Elon. They haven't gotten much done on it. One last chance to do something with it here.
So the Phoenix, they'll regroup in their own zone. They work it side to side and across the blue line. They'll stop and start, try to work on a set. Nice defensive play there by, I think that was Caleb Kearns. As they battle on the sidewall, 20 to go in the power play and cleared all the way down the ice. So we should get one more shot, one more crack at it here, but that should just about do it for the Phoenix power play. They'll chip off the sidewall. Nice work through the neutral zone. But turned over, cleared all the way down the ice, and that'll do it. As Buchanan, he'll step out of the penalty box, and we're back 5-on-5.
Shots even at one apiece during that 2-minute stretch. One for East Texas on the breakaway, and only one on Elon on the power play. That's not what you want to see for the Phoenix.
So in across the blue line, the Tigers will circle in the Phoenix zone. Nice patient play there. They'll work it down low out front. Oh, just under the stick to the right-hand side, left-hand side of Geyer. Phoenix, they'll work out of their own zone. Nice step up through the neutral zone. A lot of mishandle there and turned over, and Texas will turn it back the other way. So the Phoenix, they'll regroup. Again, just chipping it out into neutral ice. So one of the things the Phoenix are having a hard time doing is generating any transition through the neutral zone.
Yeah, the pressure from the Tigers is just relentless right now. They are giving nothing away in the neutral zone. Chances in the offensive end for the Phoenix have been few and far between, and when they get there, not able to be very productive with it.
So face-off controlled. It was won by the Tigers, but controlled by the Phoenix all the way back inside the Tiger zone. Nice pressure there by the, big hit on the sidewall. That came off, and that was number 27. That was Devin Bear's shot. Fitzgerald, he'll turn it aside. Up top, shot. And blocked and out into neutral ice. Phoenix, they'll regroup. Oh, turnover there. Almost a turnover there in the Phoenix zone. Mishandle play there by the defenseman. But back come the Phoenix. And across the blue line. Oh, hard hit there on Gracie. Oh, that was a big hit. Oh, that was a huge hit. But she's up and at him, skating to the bench. And we're going to have a penalty here on number 16. That would be Blake Branham. They're consulting at the penalty box, so they're trying to determine if it's going to be probably more than 2 or...
Well, one thing is absolutely sure. Elon is going to have their second power play of the day. And it is 5 minutes.
So he's getting the gate too, so he's out of the game.
And that's the right call. And he's going to put a couple more words in. And the Elon bench waves goodbye. And now the story becomes, yeah, Branham is gone, but will he be able to play the rest of the weekend? And the other thing is, now this is a major power play for Elon. So even if they score, the 5-on-4 continues.
So faceoff's going to be, this is one of those rules here there where I think the Phoenix get to choose their faceoff dot.
Oh, they do.
So,
well, and the penalty occurred in their offensive zone as well. But now the choice is, do you want it to the glove or stick side of Fitzgerald? And they're opting for the glove side.
So Carson Louse will step in for the visiting Tigers. I guess you can call them visiting. There is a home team in the showcase, is there?
Well, I mean, one team had to drive about 20 minutes. The other one had to fly here. Or
yeah.
I would assume they had to fly here. I hope they didn't drive all the way from Texas. That'd be a haul.
So Lanzillo, he'll go against Luce. Face-off won by the Tigers. They'll chip it all the way around. And they'll spin it all the way down the ice. Geyer, they'll work it up the sidewall. Nice pressure there by Luce for the Tigers. Oh, turnover there, and a shorthanded turnover by the Phoenix. And they corral the puck up through neutral ice. They'll spin it into the Tiger zone. Look for an offensive zone setup here on this power play. So they battle on the end wall. Puck cleared up the wing. Tried to corral the zone was number 8. That's Esworthy. He'll corral it behind his own net, and he'll set the power play again. Just over 4 to go in the major penalty to Buchanan. Branham. Well, they step off the sidewall. Phoenix into the center zone. Shot through off a shin guard. And again, cleared all the way down by the Tigers and Geyer.
The defensive prowess of the Tigers, if you can call it that, has just been ridiculous so far today. Even on the penalty kill, not letting hardly anything get through to Fitzgerald.
Well, the Phoenix, they'll work it up the center zone. Nice step there by the Tigers, and now again cleared all the way in. Phoenix just having a hard time getting set on this power play. In their own zone, East Texas, they'll work it side to side. In behind the net. Guntel, he'll fire it up into the netting. So faceoff will be to the right-hand side of Fitzgerald.
So a fun fact is that as we get to 5 minutes remaining, in ACHA hockey, there is no delay of game penalty. So in any other level of hockey, the Phoenix would have a 2-minute 5-on-3 right now as there's 3:11 left in the major. But instead, it's still 5-on-4.
So face-off corralled by the Tigers. Then it'll work outside into the neutral zone. They'll work on a shorthanded opportunity. That's Emery. But the Phoenix able to corral possession, and they'll chip it out into the Tiger zone. They'll look to set the power play. But again, to your point, Graham, so much defensive zone pressure by the Tigers, the Phoenix don't have time enough to get set.
There are now 2.5 minutes left in the major penalty, halfway done with it, and still not a single shot on goal for Elon.
The puck cleared into the Tiger zone, then all the way down the ice by Hiuente. I didn't know I was going to get that name right, Graham.
Yeah, good job. First time you had to call it, and you didn't slip up. I'm proud.
So the Phoenix outside of they work it outside their own zone, in across the blue line into the Tiger zone. That's Lanzillo, but turned over. Oh, kept in nicely by the Phoenix. They'll work to set the power play. They'll work it up top to center zone, center of the ice. They'll work it on the top of the umbrella. Oh, nice step around. Shot through. Oh, off the pipe. Oh, what a shot. That came off the stick at number 26.
Man, he hit everything but the net there.
He did everything but score on that one. And Fitzgerald, he'll swallow it up for a face-off. But a nice shot there through by the Phoenix defenseman. So 1:39 to go in the major penalty to Blake Branham. So the Phoenix will regroup here. They'll come out with, that'd be number 17. That's Danny Hessel, and he'll center the power play. They work it up top. They go side to side, back to Hessling, up top to the umbrella. They'll try to set the play. Nice work there, but mishandled at the blue line by number 12 for the Phoenix.
And Lombardozzi's got to have that one.
So shorthanded pressure here by the Tigers, out to neutral ice and cleared in by the Tigers. And it looks like we're going to have an offside there. With just over a minute to go in the major penalty, 2:55 to go in period number one. Still goose eggs on the board, but I would say that the Tigers have carried most of the play.
Oh, no doubt about it. And it's been tough to see. If you're an Elon fan, you've had so much time on the power play, and only 2 shots have come from it.
So in behind their own net, Elon. They'll work it up through their own zone. They'll stretch the ice up to the far blue line. A nice pressure there by the Tigers, and they'll just chip it out into neutral ice. So Elon, they'll go side to side, try to gain possession. They do. They'll work it in their own zone. Up to neutral ice, in across the blue line. They'll fire it in deep. And they'll work along the sidewall. Oh, nice try. Nice pass there in front. It came off the stick at number 22. And let's see, Hessling had a chance in front of the net, but puck cleared all the way back down into the Phoenix zone. And out come the Phoenix. 13 to go. 2 minutes to go in period number one. Phoenix in behind the net, cleared up the sidewall off the referee's skate. Nice keep in there by the Phoenix defenseman out front, chipped aside, and it went off a skate, I think, of the defenseman. And just to the far side of Fitzgerald and the Phoenix. And that'll do it. As we're back 5-on-5, nice step there. I think that was number 4, Guntow. In behind the net, Phoenix. Phoenix, they'll chip it on the sidewall. Nice pressure there by the Tigers. In across neutral ice, chipped it off the shoulder of the Phoenix defenseman. And they'll regroup out into center ice. Nice defensive play there by the Tigers, number 57, Mitchell Delosey. And out through the neutral ice, the Tigers will work their way inside the Phoenix zone. Chip up off a stick, over the net, on the far wall, out to neutral ice and into the Tiger zone. Under a minute to go in the period. As the Tigers, they'll work out through neutral ice, number 57. Pelosi and across. Oh, just wide, just to the far side. That came off the stick of, I believe that was number 21, Spencer Mills. And the Phoenix able to corral the puck in their own zone. They'll go side to side. They'll look to work it up to neutral ice, out across the blue line. Ooh, hit there. I tell you what, Phoenix are lucky on that one. That was a little bit from the behind side. And the Tigers up through neutral ice. Number 10, that's Begley. They'll try to work the puck in on net, but turned over in the Phoenix. They'll fire it inside the Tiger zone, but that'll do it for the first 20 minutes of play. As even though the ice seemed to be tilted the way of the Tigers, the Phoenix come out of this unscathed with no score after 20 minutes of play.
Hey guys, Graham Tuck here, voice of Panther Hockey on the High Point University Hockey YouTube channel. Here in the first intermission, we're going to take a second to show you a clip of an interview earlier with one of the big sponsors for this weekend's showcase, Jeff Butke of GMU Sport. Hey everybody, it's Graham Tuck, the voice of Panther Hockey here with Jeff Butke, the co-founder of GMU Sport, one of the big sponsors for this weekend showcase. And Jeff, tell us a little bit about what GMU Sport is all about.
Sure. So GMU Sport, we're a lifestyle company. We're creating our brands around activities, anywhere from sports to hiking, anything that you're out there being active. Just because you're not a professional athlete or you're not in the gym doesn't mean you don't need some sort of supplement to help you get through what you're doing.
Right.
So really just pushing a lifestyle brand.
So a lifestyle brand, but what sets you apart from other lifestyle brand companies that are in that same business?
Sure. So a few things that we've done. So our management team, we have over 35 years of experience in the industry. And one of the things that we really focus on is quality. We follow the FDA standards throughout our entire production procedure. So what we had done is we'd hired a retired FDA inspector and had him write up all of our procedures for our manufacturing. So product comes in, we test it, make sure it's good quality product. We mix it up, our pre-workout, our protein, our BCAAs, whatever product it is, we test that afterwards again to make sure it's a high quality product. Another thing that we're doing is our products for high level athletes, we're sending this out to non-doping agencies to be tested. So your college student or your college athlete or your wannabe college athlete or your professional athlete knows that the product they're getting is not going to make them fail a test, right? Their coaches, their trainers, the colleges all know that it's a good quality product. It's not going to cause any issues for the athlete.
That's awesome. So what should the viewers do if they want to find out more about what you're doing at GMU Sport, or if they want to go ahead and buy some of your products?
Sure. Go ahead and follow us at GMU Sport or on our Facebook, GMU Sport. Also, you can buy the products at gmusport.com. Check us out. We have over 40 products online ready to go.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Jeff.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back, everybody. Period number 2 getting ready to get started as both teams make their way back out onto the ice. Period number 2, 20 in the books. No score on the scoreboard. But again, like we said on the exit from period 1, the ice was tilted in the way of the visiting East Texas Baptist University Tigers. So this showcase is one of those that takes a lot of people to make it happen. Not only the coaching staffs and the training staffs and all the team managers, but it's also the sponsors that are really, really important to make these kind of programs happen. And for this one, we'd like to really thank the locals, Jersey Mike's here in Hillsborough, Papa John's in Hillsborough, Papa John owners Jason and Teresa, really helpful in making this program come off without a hitch on what should be a good weekend of hockey.
And only 20 minutes in, it's been a pretty solid one so far, I'd say.
So face-off shot through by the Phoenix. Nice start to period number 2 here for the Elon Phoenix. Back come shot through. Oh, scored. What a shot. What a play. That came off the stick of Guntow. He went to the center zone. And point blank, I think it came off the stick of number 27. That would be Devin Baird. So right away here on a fresh sheet of ice, 1-0 in favor of the Tigers on a goal by Baird. And the helper's going to go, I believe it's going to go to number 4, Jason Guntow.
Yep, that was a great play. One of the better looks that East Texas Baptist has had so far today. They didn't waste it, I should say. It was a great look and a great finish.
Goal face-off won by the Phoenix. They'll regroup. Shoot it up through neutral ice. On and off the stick of the East Texas defenseman. And they'll have to regroup in behind their own net. Nice pressure there by the Phoenix as they try to corral the puck in the East Texas zone, but out in the neutral ice, they'll regroup in their own zone. Nice pressure there by the Tigers. They'll keep it inside the Phoenix zone. Try to fire to the middle, shot through. Oh, another save by Geyer. As the shot in front came off the stick of number 8. That's Soderstrom. Shot through, just wide. Well, again, the Tigers coming with that pressure. And it looks like we're going to have a hand pass here against East Texas. Oh, face-off. Looks like it's coming all the way inside the Tiger zone.
And East Texas, 2 for 2 on the penalty kill. 7 minutes, 5 of them major power play time. All of that in the first period. The defense looked good to end the first, and the offense coming out strong to start the second.
So the Tigers, they'll work it out through neutral ice. They'll dump it inside the Phoenix zone. Nice pressure there on the forecheck. Puck makes its way out into neutral ice. The Tigers will regroup. Nice pressure there by the Phoenix. They'll create a turnover, chip it inside the blue line. Shot through, swallowed up by Fitzgerald. And again, nice pressure there at the blue line by the Phoenix to create the turnover and the scoring opportunity.
And that one from Elon, 9th shot on goal. All 9 of them saved by Fitzgerald. East Texas with 12 shots so far in this one, and converting on one of them just a couple of minutes ago.
They'll face off one by the Phoenix. They'll keep it in the zone, off the shin guard, out to neutral ice, and back come the Tigers. Nice defensive play there by Elon, and out to neutral ice, in across the blue line. Elon steps to the middle, shot through. Oh, just wide. Nice set there by the Phoenix. Unable to capitalize. They'll keep the zone. Puck into the middle. Oh, nice step around, shot through. Oh, pad save by Fitzgerald. They'll work it to the center of the slot, up top, and fire it again, just wide.
That was one of the best looks that the Phoenix have had so far today.
In their own zone, Tigers, they'll spin it off the sidewall, work it up to center ice, and chip forward inside the Phoenix zone. Oh, turnover up through the neutral ice. And in across the blue line, Tigers. They'll set, spin it down below the goal line. They'll work the cycle down low. Phoenix, they'll chip it on the sidewall, but nice step there. Yeah, it was number 77, Zittel. They'll keep the zone. Tigers doing a nice job creating that O-zone pressure. In behind the net, Baird, the goal scorer for the Tigers. He'll spin it to the middle. Nice reverse, step to the middle, shot off the shoulder of Geyer. And they'll work on the sideboards. Up top, Guntel, shot off a skate. They'll keep the zone. Phoenix having a hard time getting out of their own zone. They'll work below the goal line. Referee O'Reilly is telling them to move the puck. It squirts out, chipped up the sidewall, kept in, shot through. Oh, the center zone off the stick of Loose, and he was on his knees. Corral to get the neutral zone, and Guntow, he'll step in across the blue line. In behind the Phoenix net, shot. Oh, and Baird again, no goal. I think they're waving it off because the net was off the pegs.
I think that's absolutely the right call. The net was clearly off before the puck crossed the line, and the Tigers aren't going to like it. But that was clearly what happened. The net was knocked loose long before the puck entered the crease.
So we got to watch that connection. You got the Gunto Baird connection, as that would have been a do-over goal from Gunto to Baird as he buried it.
And they're calling for the officials at the box. And to see why. Shots on goal in favor of East Texas Baptist for the entire game. And they lead 16-10 at this point with 16:09 left to go in the second.
So I think they put the goal up on the board. They're trying to figure out how to get it off.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. And they're going to skate away, but they didn't fix the scoreboard, so.
So face off. One forward. But out in the neutral ice, it'll work its way back in the Tiger zone off a shin guard. Nice forward pressure there by the Phoenix. But back on the Tigers, up through neutral ice. They'll spin it inside the Phoenix zone. Elon out to neutral ice. Oh, nice hard hit there by the Tigers forward. As the Phoenix, they'll work inside the blue line. In the Tiger zone, in behind his own net. That's number 22. That's Iuante. He'll work on the sideboards for the Tigers. It'll squirt free. Phoenix, chip it up the sidewall. Nice work up the wing. But turned over, and here come the Tigers in across the blue line. Soderstrom, he'll drop it back to Soderstrom in behind the net. Oh, nice defensive play there by the Phoenix. That was number 8. Estworthy. He saved a goal there for sure. The old puck turned over again. Tigers, they'll just dump it in. Back come the Phoenix. Out through neutral ice. Nice pressure there by the Tigers. And again, transition the other way inside the Phoenix zone. Oh, nice little tic-tac-toe play there. Oh, what a save by Geyer. Oh, baby. That's probably his best one of the day.
And keep in mind, he saved a 2-on-0 breakaway, so that's saying something.
That was an against-the-grain save. Those are hard. I've been around this game a long time, and those are not easy. Puck cleared in behind the Phoenix net. They'll rim it up off the wall all the way down the ice. This will go inside the Tiger zone, and this will roll for an icing. Literally roll for an icing. The puck rolled the whole way down the ice. And the faceoff will come to the right-hand side of Owen Geyer.
And Owen Geyer without him, the Phoenix could be down 4 right now. This could very easily be a 4-0, 5-0 hockey game. But Geyer has just been phenomenal between the pipes for Elon, and he's the reason that this deficit stands at only 1 for the Phoenix.
So Langelo, he'll win the draw. Phoenix, they'll work behind their own net. They try to clear the zone, but nice pressure there by the Tigers in behind Geyer. And loose, he'll work on the sidewall, and the Phoenix will chip it out. Here we go. In across the blue line. They'll step to the middle shot. Oh, what a save by Fitzgerald. Phoenix with a great opportunity. I believe that was Andrew Hughes. But a nice save by the Tiger the Tiger goaltender, Fitzgerald. So out in the neutral ice, Tigers, they try to regroup. Nice pressure there by the Phoenix. But away with it comes the Tigers in across the blue line. Baird, he'll step to the middle. He'll spin off a check. He'll work to the middle. Shot through. Deflected nicely by the Phoenix. But unable to clear. The Tigers, they'll work it out front. Nice work out front to Baird. They'll go up top. Shot through, redirect. They'll battle on the end wall. Zittel, he'll work. He'll work along the goal line. It works it out front, and then it makes its way all the way down to the left-hand side of Fitzgerald. Oh, nice stretch pass there by the Tigers. No icing. And they'll work in below Geyer, but Phoenix able to clear the zone. Inside their own zone is the Tigers. They'll regroup. They'll work it up to center zone. Oh, nice play there off the wall. In comes the Tigers. Shot saved by Geyer. I tell you what, Geyer's been the #1 star at this point of the hockey game.
Oh, absolutely. And it's not a contest either.
So puck cleared in by the Tigers, in behind the net. They'll try to spin it out. Turned over. And the Tigers, they'll do a nice job below the goal line trying to keep possession. But the Phoenix, they'll chip it up the sidewall. Turnover, Guntow. Out front, redirected to the far corner. Tigers doing a nice job. Really creating congestion. And I think they're winning the battles at this point of the hockey game. Every one-on-one battle they seem to be winning at this point.
Yeah, it definitely seems that way. And the Phoenix are going to have to start winning some of those one-on-ones if they want to get back into this game. They're not going to get lucky against a team as good defensively as the Tigers.
Oh, what a hit there. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that came up. I think that was number 24 for the Phoenix. But here come the Tigers. Shot through, redirected aside by Geyer. And they'll gain possession. They'll work it below Geyer. This is number 14 for the Tigers. He'll spin it down below the goal line. 25 is Sergeyev. He'll spin the puck back to the middle. Turned over, back come the Phoenix. Out through neutral ice. Nice back pressure there by the Tigers. 2-on-0 developing. They'll work to the middle. Nice patience there by the Tigers forward. Shots directed aside. That was off the stick of Zittel. So Phoenix running around a little bit in their own zone. Nice block there by, that was number 26 for the Phoenix. Shot off a stick, high over the net. Tigers keep the zone. And the Phoenix are able to clear. And it'll work its way all the way back inside. Inside the Tiger zone. So 9:57 to go in period number 2.
The Tigers have hit the 20 mark for the shot on goal counter, and we glossed over it a little bit, but Tyler Fitzgerald on that breakaway for Elon had one of the saves of the game so far. It wasn't quite a 2-on-0 like the one that Geyer saved, but it was a stellar one nonetheless.
So face-off one by the Phoenix in behind the net. They'll clear the zone. But Tigers able to corral it, dump it back in. But again, all the way down into the Tiger zone. Nice shot there. Nice setup. I can't see the number, but that went right out in front, and a point blank shot. And Fitzgerald again had to be tough. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty against East Texas here, as one of the Phoenix players was tripped up. So at 9:27, Phoenix will head back to the power play.
Yep, and it definitely looked like a tripping call. But we'll see what the official signal is. And we'll see who's going to the box as well.
So this will be a GMU Sports power play.
And it's going to be Baird, the goal scorer. No, I'm mistaken a little bit. Yep, it's going to be Carson Luce, the freshman, heading to the box. It does look like it's going to be a trip.
So let's see if the Elon Phoenix can take advantage of this power play. Weren't able to generate much on the original 2 power plays that they had.
And one of them being a major power play at that. Only 4 shots on goal in 7 minutes of power play time, 5 of them major for the Phoenix. They'll stand at 9 by the time this is over, unless they can get a goal on the board.
So face off to the left of Fitzgerald. Face off won by the Phoenix. They'll work it up top. Nice steered aside there by Fitzgerald. Phoenix, they'll keep the zone up top. They'll spin it to the middle, shot just wide. And puck corralled by the Tigers, but regained by the Phoenix. They'll reset. They'll spin to the middle. Look to break the box, shot through. Oh, just wide. I think Fitzgerald lost sight of that one. He looked the other way and it went by him the other side. So the Phoenix, they'll work it down low, try to break the box. They'll get the Tigers turning around, shot. Oh, what an opportunity there for the Phoenix. I think he just mishandled the shot. He's able to shoot that right away. I think that's in the back of the net.
And it looked like Herb down there on the red line. Or no, it was McGaffigan who had that and just fanned on the shot.
Oh, a shorty. Oh, my goodness. I tell you what, those are tough ones to give up. Turnover in the defensive zone. And number 10, that'll be Trevor Begley. He'll take advantage and get a shorthanded goal as it goes up over the shoulder of Geyer.
And I believe that makes up for the shorthanded chance that they missed on the 2-on-0 in the first period. It evens out eventually in this game most times.
Well, I will say the scorekeeper now has the advantage. She doesn't have to fix the clock now.
That is true. They never took off the one goal that was discredited due to the net being knocked loose, so they get it back anyway.
So 8 minutes to go, period number 2, 2-0 in favor of the Tigers from East Texas Baptist. Still 25 to go in the power play. Elon, they'll work it out front. They'll keep the zone. Down along the sideboards. Chip it in behind the goal line. They'll work it up the sideboards, but East Texas, they'll try to clear the zone. Puck knocked down, and we're going to get a hand pass.
And 7 seconds left on the power play. But the faceoff will come to the neutral zone, meaning that if the Phoenix are going to get this goal back on the power play, they're down 1-0 in this set of 2 minutes. 2-0 in the game overall. If they're going to get one back, it's got to be quick before Luce is released from the box.
So faceoff will come just outside the Tiger zone to the right-hand side of Fitzgerald. And again, faceoff controlled by the Tigers. And that should do it for the Phoenix power play. They'll chip it out into neutral ice as Luce. He'll come off the penalty bench. And it looks like the puck made its way up into the netting off a deflection. And the faceoff will come outside. As they said, it came off a Phoenix stick. So between periods, we look for clarification on the major penalty. And because I really wasn't sure exactly what the call was, as the official didn't signify. But the penalty, I asked between periods, and it was a major penalty for head contact against the East Texas player. Out into neutral ice. Loose, he'll spin it to the middle. Shot through, kicked out by Geyer. I tell you what, this has been their most dangerous line. This line of Baird, I think it's Baird, Luce, and number 7.
Yep,
Matt Duncan.
And he's kind of been the odd man out, but Luce and Baird have just been unreal so far in this one. And then when you combine that with the fact that they've got Kearns and Gunto on the back end, 2 offensive-minded defensemen that can also play the defensive end of the puck pretty well, it's a really tough top line to get around if you're playing the Tigers.
Oh, they cleared out into neutral ice and turned over, controlled by the Phoenix. They'll work it in across the blue line, but unable to generate any forward pressure. Fitzgerald, they'll cover it up. With 6:20 to go, period number 1. 2-0 in favor of the Tigers from East Texas Baptist.
Have the Tigers in their navy blue and yellow. Elon with the nice looking striped jerseys. All of the North Carolina teams will be wearing white for the entire weekend. So that is one thing to note for you uniform fanatics out there. And again, right after this, we'll bring you Denison and the University of North Carolina Chapel Hill on the High Point University Hockey YouTube channel. And then the nightcap is HPU and Lewis.
Yeah, puck shot through by the Phoenix and steered aside by Fitzgerald, and puck cleared out into neutral ice all the way back inside the Phoenix zone. Nice pressure there by the Tigers. Nice hit along the end wall. Puck turned over, Gunto. Shot redirected front. That one off the stick of number 8. So again, number 4. He's figured in on 2 of the 3 goals for the Tigers. I believe that goal is going to be Philip Soderstrom from Jason Guntow, as Soderstrom redirected that in front of Geyer.
Yep, and you kind of figured that the wall was going to break down for Geyer at some point. He stood on his head for the entire first period, able to keep the Tigers scoreless somehow, and 3 goals through the first 16 minutes of the second period, and the Tigers don't look like they're done yet.
So the Tigers, they'll regroup in their own zone off the draw. They'll spin it side to side. Up into neutral ice, redirected. Nice play there by the Phoenix defense, and they'll work it into the Tiger zone. They'll regroup, turn over there. Phoenix step to the middle, shot off a stick. Nice defensive play there by number 15, Mitchell DeLisi. He got his stick on that puck. He made his way up into the netting. So 3-0 to score on 3 unanswered goals here in period number 2.
And Elon has gotten the shot counter at least a little bit closer, but again, they're down where it counts and on the score counter. And there's another shot on goal for the Phoenix, but an easy blocker save for Fitzgerald.
So the puck works its way out into the Tiger zone. They try to clear the zone. Nice work there by the Phoenix. They'll keep the zone. Step to the middle. Shot. Score! Oh, nice play there. Nice way to keep the zone. They'll work it to the middle, and that came off the stick of number 23. I believe that's going to be a Matt McGaffigan goal, as he worked to the middle of the ice. Had Fitzgerald moving side to side, and then went back against the grain and put it inside the blocker side of goaltender Fitzgerald for the Tigers.
Yep, it was Lanzillo that had a great look on that one and a bit of jostling. And we've got ourselves a hockey game now. And they're going to send both players from both sides to the penalty box, it looks like.
So 77's heading for the Tigers. That's Timothy Zittel. And number 19. Looks like number 19. I guess that's Lanzillo. No, that's Ben Rosenthal.
So that means we'll play 4-on-4. There's a lot of open ice, and I believe it's fair to say that favors the Tigers in this scenario.
I would say yes. That's one of the rules I like about college hockey is they play 4-on-4. When you have coincidentals in youth hockey, they don't do that, and it creates a little bit of confusion, I think, from the standpoint of the player. Oh, and across the blue line. As you said, much more open ice, which would tend to favor the Tigers. They'll work it to the middle. Loose shot scored. And the wheels are coming off here, boys. As number 8, he worked it out front. So Luce will get the goal, and Soderstrom, he'll get the assist. As Geyer feeling a bit shell-shocked at the moment, I think.
And we saw the skill on display from the Tigers in the first period. And they just weren't able to break through. And it's like they're making up for all the scoring that they missed out on in the first period.
So 4:40 to go in the period. 4-1 the score in period number 2. Shot redirects up, and a fielder's choice by Fitzgerald, and he'll grab a whistle for a faceoff inside the Tiger zone to his right-hand side. Oh, face-off won nicely by the Phoenix, but controlled now by the Tigers. In across the blue line. Shot off the shoulder of Geyer. Tell you what, the throttle has been put to the floor by this team from East Texas Baptist. They'll fire it in behind the goal line. Nice pressure there by the Tigers. But the Phoenix, they'll make it out into neutral ice, in across the red line. They'll stop, start, spindle it down low. Work it down below the goal line, look for an opportunity out front, chip, but turned over, and back come the Tigers. In across the red line. They'll step inside the Phoenix zone, spin it to the middle through the skates, and corralled by the Phoenix, but turned over, and Bear. He'll work it out front. Well, the Phoenix are able to chip it up the sidewall, but kept in by the Tiger defenseman. As the Phoenix struggling to get out of their own zone at this point. They'll work it out into neutral ice. And the Tigers, they'll go side to side, regroup, chip it through the neutral zone, and in across the blue line. Nice stutter step there by Baird. 3 minutes to go in the period, and the Phoenix defenseman, he'll slide in, and net comes off its pegs, and the faceoff will be to the right-hand side of Owen Geyer.
And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey as the coincidental minors have ended. And it's almost as I foretold, East Texas Baptist making good use of that open space and extending their lead to now 3.
So puck cleared up off the glass, but kept in by the Tigers. Phoenix, they'll chip it to the far corner. Nice pressure there by the Tigers. Elon, they'll chip it out in the center zone. Up to the neutral zone, into the Tiger zone. Phoenix look to gain the attack, taken down as they battle along the sidewall, as we're going to get a penalty here. So we're going to have some rough stuff here in the far corner as linesmen step in. We got 77 Zittel for East Texas, and looks like heading to the box is.
And it looks like Zittel's heading to the bench, to the locker room, I should say. So that one's going to hurt. He's still chirping. So that's now the second Tiger that's been tossed in as many periods. And they're going to have a lot to sort out at the scores table.
So it's hard to say, and it looks like we got a Phoenix player going to the room too.
Yep, they're going to send off.
It looks like Danny, I think it's Danny Heslin.
Yep.
He'll head to the room. So we must add punches thrown. So that's an immediate, I would say that's probably an immediate ejection.
And a possible suspension as well. So it looks like this is going to be a Tiger power play.
There was an original penalty being called, I think, against the Phoenix.
Yep, it is going to be a 5-on-4 power play for the Tigers.
So faceoff will come to the left-hand side of Geyer.
Assuming the Phoenix are able to kill off this penalty, and it's the first time that the Phoenix penalty kill has had to see work, there will be 34 seconds left in the period when the minor expires.
So face-off one forward out into neutral ice as the Phoenix look to mount some pressure on this shorthanded opportunity. As the Tigers, they'll spin it through neutral ice. Soderstrom, he'll go side to side. They'll set on the half wall. They'll look up top to the top of the umbrella. They'll work it down the sidewall in the far corner. They'll be patient on this one. Phoenix look to keep the box tight as they work below the goal line. Nice stick there. And puck kept in the zone by Soderstrom. They'll spin to the center zone. Offshot. Oh, what a save by Geyer. That came off the stick of number 21. That was Spencer Mills on a nice little feed. Oh, what a redirect. And Soderstrom, he'll pick up another helper. I think that'll come off the stick of number 14, Dominic Desjardins. He'll get the redirect, which made its way up over the blocker shoulder at 1:35 of period number 2. This will make it a 5-1 lead for the visiting Tigers from East Texas Baptist.
And they've looked good all day long. Just able to keep them scoreless in the first were the Phoenix, but the Tigers, you could tell it was coming, and they have just broken down the dam.
So that'll go in the books as a power play goal for the Tigers. As the faceoff's won by the Phoenix, they'll regroup in their own zone. Go side to side off a stick down the ice, no icing. As they say, it went off a Tiger stick. And inside the Tiger zone, they'll battle on the sidewall. Nice work there by the Phoenix. They try to work it out front, nobody's there. And back comes loose. He'll step to the middle. Nice save by Geyer, chipped it out. And a quick whistle there by O'Reilly. And the faceoff will be to the left-hand side of Owen Geyer.
Now approaching 30 shots on goal total in the game are the Tigers. In this period alone, the Tigers have won the shot on goal battle 18-13.
No face-off one to the sidewall, kept in nicely by the Tiger defenseman, Guntow. And behind the net, the Phoenix, they'll rim it up the sidewall. Unable to keep the zone. Tigers, they'll regroup. They'll chip it in off the skate of the linesman. And loose. He can't gain control. And the Phoenix are able to make it out into neutral ice, but corralled by Guntow. They'll spin it below the goal line. Oh, nice little feed there. So Guntow, he almost had another helper off the stick of Loose, who was lurking in the slot area. Oh, Baird, he'll spin it to the middle, shot off a stick, and up into the protective netting with 20.8 to go in period number 2. 5-1 the score. And the faceoff will come inside the Phoenix zone.
And for the Phoenix, they've been outmatched for most of the day. The Tigers have just been more skilled than the Phoenix, I think it's fair to say, so far today. But the special teams has killed Elon so far, and that's something they're going to have to adjust upon as this season gets deeper.
Well, I look at it this way. Coach Peckman, he'll make the adjustments as the season goes on. And I guess it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So
oh, that's absolutely
as long as he gets better, I think that's all he's focused on. And as the play works to the neutral zone, that'll do it for period number 2. And 40 minutes in the books, and not where we started in period number 2. We started with goose eggs. Now we got 5 on the side of the East Texas Baptist Tigers and 1 for the Elon Phoenix. We'll be back. Welcome back, everybody. 20 minutes to go in the hockey game. And the Tigers of East Texas Baptist find themselves up 5-1 on the Elon Phoenix. As the faceoff's controlled by the Phoenix by the Tigers inside the Phoenix zone. Nice keep at the blue line by the Tigers. But back come the Phoenix. They'll clear it in behind Fitzgerald. And the puck kept in nicely by the Phoenix. They'll work it side to side, dump to the middle. Shot through, off a stick, out front. And the Phoenix try to keep the zone, but it makes its way out into neutral ice. And cleared all the way back in behind Geyer. And the Phoenix, they'll chip it up off the sidewall. They'll spin in their own zone. Puck turnover, Baird shot in on net. And Geyer has to be quick on that one as the puck was turned over right in front of him. Shot through, kicked aside. Another shot, another save. And the puck makes its way up into the netting. As right out of the gate, the Tigers are putting a ton of pressure on Owen Geyer. Less than a minute into the game, into the third period. Probably had 2 or 3 saves already.
Geyer's done everything he can all day long, and it just hasn't been enough for Elon to overcome the talent disadvantage that they have compared to the Tigers.
So the Tigers, they'll regroup in their own zone. Soderstrom, he'll chip it up the sidewall, in across the blue line. They try to dance through the middle. And the Phoenix do a nice job creating the turnover and back out to neutral ice. They'll chip it in. Fitzgerald, he'll steer it into their corner. As the Phoenix, they try to keep the zone. They'll work along the sideboards. And the puck squirts free in Soderstrom. He'll spin it up the sidewall out to neutral ice, cleared back in by the Phoenix. They're offsides, they have to tag up. And again, out of the zone come the Tigers. Up through neutral ice. They'll dance it in across the blue line. Work it to the middle. Taken down. That's going to be a tripping call against the Phoenix. As I think Soderstrom was in for the Tigers and taken down. And the Phoenix are going to go on the penalty kill. Shot turned over about into neutral ice. Tigers try to gain control, but the Phoenix touch up, and they're going to go down a man here as looks like it's number 25 for the Phoenix is heading to the box, and he'll get 2 minutes for tripping. So at 17:44 of period number 3. The power play for the Tigers will get another shot at the Elon Phoenix penalty kill. So puck won by the Phoenix, cleared all the way down the ice. Nice work there on the offensive zone pressure by the Phoenix. They'll regain control. And back into their own zone, turned over. And the Tigers, they'll set. Gunto, he'll spin it to the sidewall. Back up to Gunto. He'll go side to side to his partner. They'll work it around the top of the umbrella. Look for the lane shot just wide. Clicked off the sidewall. And they'll regroup back up top. Gunto shot through. Steered aside by Meyer. Oh, nice little redirect there in front off the stick of number 7 for the Tigers. Just wide of Meyer. Shot. Oh, what a save by Meyer off the stick of number 4 for the Tigers, Gunto. He came across with a hard push. And he kept this a 5-1 game with just under a minute to go in the power play for the Tigers. In across the blue line, Soderstrom. He'll dance to the middle, looks to go side to side. And again, Geyer is putting on that MVP performance here early on in period number 3. Oh, funny sting. Puck took a funny bounce. Looked like it caught some water on the ice. And it created a nice opportunity for the Phoenix. As they work it through neutral ice, the Tigers into the Phoenix zone. Step to the middle, shot. And I don't know if we're going to get a waved off goal there or not.
Yeah, it looked like the puck never quite made it to the red line behind the blue paint. But the thing I would be more concerned with is where this faceoff goes to. I couldn't tell if they're going to say that an Elon player knocked the net off its moorings or if an East Texas Baptist player was charging in too hot. But it looks like they're going to say that Elon knocked the net off, and so the faceoff will be in the offensive zone for the Tigers.
So we get too many guys here for the Tigers. Referee will get them all squared away.
"19 seconds left on the power play for the Tigers.
They'll puck down below the goal line. Desjardins, he'll work down low for the Tigers. Nice play there by the Elon defenseman, and out to neutral ice it goes. They'll go side to side, work it through the neutral zone.
And the power play is over for the Tigers, so they're 1 for 2 on the day.
So the Tigers will regroup in their own zone. Up to neutral ice and across the red line. They'll chip it inside the Phoenix zone. Phoenix tried to clear it, unable to do so. In behind the net, they'll battle in the near corner. And out with it comes the Tigers. But able to clear the zone are the Phoenix. And back inside the Phoenix zone. This is going to slide in behind Geyer. And back come the Phoenix. And across the blue line, they'll step to the middle. Shot through off a shin guard, just wide. The Phoenix, they'll keep the zone. They'll work in below the goal line. In behind Fitzgerald, sticked out front. Oh, what a save. That was a positional save by Fitzgerald, as he didn't see the puck. But again, when you're in the right spot at the right time, good things happen. In below the goal line, they'll chip it out front. As the Phoenix try to keep the zone, but it makes its way out into neutral ice. And the puck inside the Phoenix zone. They'll circle it, try to clear it up off the wall, kept in by the Tigers. And the puck will make its way out into neutral ice. And Guntel, he'll chip it off the sidewall, off the stick of Loose and up into the netting. So 14-11 to go, 5-1 the score in favor of the East Texas Baptist Tigers. And the faceoff will come just outside of the East Texas zone.
An advantage of 9 in the shot on goal counter right now for East Texas Baptist, 33-24. And that's just indicative of the play that they've had today.
So Guntel, he'll reverse in his own zone. They go up off the sidewall. And Laus will chip it up. Baird, he'll step inside the Phoenix zone. Nice defensive play there by the Phoenix. And again, Geyer, he'll swallow it up. As the shot comes through, no traffic. So easy save for the Elon goaltender. So face-off will be to the right-hand side of Geyer. Desjardins, he'll try to win the draw for the Tigers. It's one to the sidewall. And the Tigers, they'll gain possession. Desjardins shot through, kicked aside by Geyer. And the Phoenix, they're trying to gain possession to clear the zone, unable to do so out front. Chipped, oh, nice little play there. Desjardins went out front to number 9. That was Avery Cook. He tried to bat that one out of midair. And the puck cleared out into neutral ice. And the Tigers, they'll clear it inside the Phoenix zone. Back come the Phoenix. They'll gain the blue line. Stop and start. Spindle a pass in front. But intercepted by the Tigers. And out to neutral ice they go. Shot kicked aside by the Elon goaltender. Shot just wide. That came off the stick of number 4 for the Tigers. And out to neutral ice. The Phoenix, they'll step inside the blue line. Nice defensive play there by number 5. That would be Caleb Kearns. And the Phoenix, they'll make their way in. Shot off the side of the net. And Gunto, he'll chip it hard off the glass outside and out into neutral ice. But the Phoenix clear back in. Tigers regroup. Turnover. No offside. They'll step inside the blue line. Shot. Oh, just up over the crossbar. That came off the stick of number 23 for Elon. That will be Lanzillo. And Elon player goes down hard at center ice. Yeah, the physical play is going to start picking up here, I suspect, as that hit. And we got another one, so Elon's going to go down a man. As the penalty's going to go to number 23.
Oh. And there was something very, very unsportsmanlike that just went on in the bench area. There was an East Texas Baptist player heading back to his bench, and an Elon player stuck his stick out to make contact with the stick of the Tiger. And it was up around the head area. Lucky you don't get a bench minor for that one. You got away with one there if you're the Phoenix.
So the penalty is going to be to number 23 for Elon. That's going to be Jack Lanzillo. At 11:47, period number 3. The Tigers will go back on the power play. And the puck will work its way up top. Tigers, they'll work patiently around the outside. They'll wait for the lane. They'll go side to side. They'll step, shot, swallowed up by Geyer. As that came off the stick of number 11. But I don't have an 11 on my score sheet, so I couldn't tell you who it is.
Yeah, it beats me.
So the Tigers will set the power play. They'll work it on the sideboards, looking to break it through the seam. Well, down below the goal line. Up top, through the skates of the Tiger defenseman and into their own zone. Nice forecheck there by Elon. Well, the Tigers able to corral the puck. Nice back pressure there by the Tigers. Elon doing a nice job on this penalty kill.
Yep, halfway done.
So Desjardins, he'll step in across the blue line. Soderstrom goes out to front, and they score. Oh, that just came with a lot of speed through the center zone. And I think it's going to be, Desjardins going to get the goal. But I think you're going to get helpers from number 8, Soderstrom. And I don't know who got the second one, but I know for sure that Soderstrom got one.
He's been all over the score sheet today.
I think he's close to 4 or 5 points at this point in the hockey game. So goal comes at 10:38, period number 3. That'll make it 6-1 in favor of the East Texas Baptist University Tigers. So what's going to be the next 10 minutes of this hockey game could be a quite physical battle, to say the least. Oh, there's another hit to the head. Here we go. That's going to be number 4 is going to get the gate on that one.
And that's another hit to Maroney. That's Gracie Maroney, who has taken the second hit to the head of the night. That's just terrible. You can't do that.
So that's what's going to, like I said about 10 seconds ago, the next 10 minutes of this hockey game is going to be an interesting next 10 minutes.
Oh, to say the least. And Paul, I know you weren't there, but High Point fans, you'll remember this game. This gives me flashbacks to a couple of games as part of the ACCHL tournament that we covered on the HBU Hockey Channel in March, particularly one between the Panthers and the Volunteers of Tennessee. That one got really chippy towards the end. This one looks very, very similar. And you just hate to see, and it is another major penalty up on the board. Well, Elon wasn't able to do much of anything with their first major power play. See if that changes this time around.
So I'm quite certain that's going to be another head contact penalty.
That'll mean it'll be the fourth ejection in 3 periods that we've had here.
It's been a long time since I've seen that.
Especially in an ACHA level game. Like, that is just not something that you see a lot in club hockey, because there are ramifications off the ice that come with penalties like that in college hockey that you don't have to deal with in other levels like minor leagues and pro hockey.
So face off to the left-hand side of Fitzgerald. So Elon will get their second 5-minute power play of the hockey game. Let's see if we can do anything with it this time. If Coach Peckman has made any adjustments to his power play. So face off. It's controlled by the Phoenix. They'll work it up through neutral ice. They'll go side to side into the Tiger zone. They'll work it off the end boards. Kept in by the Phoenix. They'll go up top. Look for a lane. Work it down at the hash marks. They'll shoot it to the middle. In behind the net. Phoenix player goes down. Puck cleared up the sideboards. Taken in hard. That was number 26 for the Phoenix. Well, puck turned over in the neutral ice, and the Tigers, they'll spin it in below the goal line. Out front, shorthanded opportunity. 9:12 to go in the period. Under 4 minutes to go in the major power play for the Phoenix. Shot kicked aside by Geyer. And the Phoenix try to keep the zone. They work it through neutral ice, chip forward. Nice work by the Tigers. But the Phoenix, they'll spin off the puck. Hey, the physicality is getting intense, Graham.
You could say that. And I am very, very impressed by the fact that cooler heads seem to be prevailing for the most part. It's getting physical, but it is not chippy like we had thought it would be. And I'm surprised that's not a call.
So out through neutral ice, the Phoenix will make their way into the Tiger zone. They'll keep them to the outside. Nice shot through. And the Phoenix will set up top. Shot through. Oh, what a save by Fitzgerald. Now we got helmets coming off. We got face masks. So he's gone. 21's going to get the gate.
Yeah, that is. Maybe I spoke too soon. And 27's going to get the gate too for East Texas Baptist, or at least the penalty box.
We got about 3 guys grabbing face masks. So a little fun fact, Graham. I used to be an official, and this is why I don't do it anymore.
I can't blame you.
So as they sort this out, 8:11 to go in the period, 6-1 the score in period number 3 for the Tigers of East Texas Baptist.
So make it now 5 and 6 ejections. So we're averaging 2 per period here, and that's not too shabby. Pretty good numbers.
So 2:51 to go in the major power play for the Phoenix, but we'll see how that shakes out.
It might turn to a 4-on-3. We'll have to see. We know at least one player from each side has been tossed. So it very well could be a 4-on-3. There are 4 players on the ice right now for the Phoenix. Remains to be seen if it'll stay that way. There are also 4 on the ice for the Tigers, and it is indeed a 4-on-3 power play. Or maybe not.
Well, I think they gave him,
It's going to be 5-on-4.
yeah, coincidental ejection. So nothing goes up on the board.
And that's not surprising to see considering it happened after the play was over.
But looks like Devin Baird's gone to the room for the Tigers. And I didn't catch the number of who went for the Phoenix, but
To me, it looked like it was, I thought it was Heslin, but I thought he was already gone. So that just shows you how many ejections we've had today.
so the Phoenix, 2.5 to go in the power play. They'll work it up through neutral ice, fired in the zone. Fitzgerald tries to set, unable to do so. And they clear the zone. Tigers do a nice job. They'll work it down. Geyer, he'll set. And the Phoenix, they'll look to regroup out of their own zone. Up through neutral ice. Nice step there, nice gap there by the Tigers. As they try to keep the zone, unable to do so, they'll chip it forward. Back come the Phoenix. They'll chip it in behind the net. Fitzgerald. They'll set the puck in behind the net, number 17. That's Riley Hogan. That's number 57. That's Mitchell DeLisi in behind the net. He'll spin the puck off the sidewall. Loose, he'll chip it out into neutral ice. And the Phoenix, they'll look to regroup. They'll spin off a check. Up to neutral ice. Nice step there by Loose. And the Phoenix try to gain the zone, but corralled by the Tigers out to neutral ice and Loose. He'll step in across the blue line. Shot kicked out by Geyer. And he'll swallow it up at 6:33 of period number 3. 1:13 to go in the penalty to number 4, Jason Gunto. For the Tigers. Face-off will be to the right-hand side of Geyer. They'll face off one to the sidewall, controlled by the Phoenix. They'll chip it all the way down the ice, and this will go for an icing. Always hate to get an icing on a power play.
Especially off of a face-off, too.
So face-off will come back to the same side of Geyer. So Begley, he'll take the draw for the Tigers. Face off again, one to the sideboard, but kept in by number 5. That was Caleb Kearns. Elon, they'll corral, work it through neutral ice. They'll chip it in behind Fitzgerald. Elon, nice job. They'll work the puck out front. 43 to go in the power play. Shot redirected up over the shoulder of Fitzgerald. So the Phoenix, they try to work the puck up the half wall. It clears its way out to the defensive side of the puck, but the Tigers are able to clear it all the way down the ice. Well, the Phoenix, they'll stretch the ice off and on and off the stick of number 25. And the Phoenix, they'll try to regroup in neutral ice. They'll go on the sidewall. They'll work it down below the goal line. And the Tigers will corral number 57. That's Mitchell DeLisi, and he'll chip it up off the glass, and it'll go up into the bench board. Or the one in the player bench or the scorer's table, but the faceoff will come outside the Tiger zone. So 5:13 to go, period number 3, 6-1 the score. As the Tigers turned it on in period number 2.
Yeah, that they did.
So the Phoenix look to work it to the middle of the ice inside the Tiger zone, but cleared all the way down. And the Phoenix, they'll try to corral in their own zone on and off a stick and controlled by the Tigers in their own zone. Across the blue line, Desjardins kicked aside. Nice save by Geyer. That came off the stick of number 14. That was Desjardins. And the puck cleared up into the ceiling. So faceoff looks like it's going to come at center ice with under 5 to go here in period number 3.
And finally, the Tigers have reached 40 shots on goal, bringing the save tally for Elon and Geyer up to 34 now.
So the Tigers will work it inside the Phoenix zone. They'll go side to side, keep it in. Nice keep at the D side by number 22. I think that was Ethan Iawanta. Again, Iawanta, he'll fire it in, stick to side. Nice save by Meyer. And it looks like it's made its way in behind him. So a nice keep at the point by Ethan Iawanta. And Meyer just can't corral the rebound. So it looks like, again, this is like rinse and repeat, number 8. Philip Soderstrom.
He's had himself a day.
He's had his day on the score sheet, that's for sure.
Yep, Soderstrom, the senior. And that's a good way to start your final campaign in the blue and gold, if you ask me.
So 4:09 to go, period number 3, 7-1 the score. As the Tigers, they'll gain control in their own zone. Up to neutral ice. Soderstrom, he'll just chip it in. Phoenix try to corral out of their own zone. Unable to do so. Soderstrom, he'll sidestep a check. Turned over. Phoenix try to make their way through neutral ice. Nice step up there by the Tiger forechecker. And the Phoenix, they'll regroup in their own zone. Up and off the stick at the skate of Mitchell DeLisi. They'll kick it out of their own zone. Phoenix, they'll try to corral a neutral ice up and off a stick and into the player bench. With 3:20 to go, period number 3. And 7-1 the score in favor of the boys in blue.
And this has been exactly the way you want to start your season if you're the Tigers. For the Phoenix, not really the way that you would like to have gotten out. Like we said in the start, you're expecting a sloppy start to the season, but for the Tigers, that's exactly the opposite. They were sloppy for about 10 minutes. And then the 47 cents then, or excuse me, the 47 cents then have just been unreal from the East Texas Baptist Tigers.
Oh, a shot through there by number 7. That was Matt Duncan. And kicked aside by Meyer and loose. They'll work it out front. They work side to side, loose. Oh, nice save there by Geyer. I tell you what, number 24 for this Tigers team, he's everywhere. He's all over the place and creates opportunities.
Yeah, but the thing is, for Luce, he's only a sophomore, so the Tigers will have him around for another 2 more years after this season. That's a great sign.
So we're going to have I don't know if we have a penalty or a puck went up over the...
I believe it was a puck out of play.
Up out of play.
And it's all over but the shouting at this point.
So 2:28 to go, period number 3. As the puck works its way out into neutral ice. Phoenix step in across the blue line, shot through, just wide. Off the stick of number 9. That was Nick Grandi. So they work on the sideboards. Puck in below the goal line, in behind Fitzgerald. try to clear the zone up through neutral ice. They'll make their way in across the Phoenix blue line. They'll rim it all the way around. They'll look to set the play. Nice keep there by the Tigers. Shot in on Geyer, and again, he'll swallow it up for a rebound and a save and a stoppage. It had 1:40 to go, period number 3.
And now approaching 40 saves is Geyer in the contest. Obviously, not enough to bail his team out of this impending loss, but still a pretty good day at the office for Geyer.
So face off. Controlled out to neutral ice by the Phoenix. They'll dump it in deep and on the forecheck. They'll sidestep a check, but out come the Tigers. They'll work it off the sideboard into the Phoenix zone. Nice back pressure there by the Phoenix, but kept in by the Tigers. In behind the net, he'll set the play, number 9. He'll fire it in. And again, Geyer, he'll swallow it up for a rebound. For a save with 1:11 to go, period number 3. It's almost like rinse and repeat, Graham.
Yep, and I think at this point for East Texas Baptist, they're just trying to see if they can get to 50 shots on goal. That's what it seems like.
Well, that's the hard part with some of these games too, is when the ice is tilted in your direction, it's hard to keep your foot down, but sometimes you just have to keep it going through the rest of the game and the rest of the series.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And the thing for both of these teams is they've got 2 more games to play this weekend, and that is a rarity at the ACCHA, or the ACHA level, I should say. You hardly play 3 games in the same weekend.
So the puck works its way in behind Geyer. Phoenix attempt to clear from behind their own zone, behind their own net, and it does make its way out into neutral ice. They'll step in across the blue line, shot, and Fitzgerald, easy save. And the faceoff will come inside the Tiger zone with 26.9 to go in period number 3.
And I'm excited for the next game on the slate. Denison and UNC coming up right after this, after we get a clean sheet of ice. Should be a good one.
So the puck in below the goal line, 20 to go in the period. They'll chip it up the sideboards, and Desjardins, he'll clear to the center zone and loose. Again, there he is, number 24. He's all over the place. Creates so much opportunity for this Tigers team. And to your point, he's only a sophomore. And that'll do it as the final buzzer goes. So final score here from game number 1 of the Elite Junior Prospects Showcase is the East Texas Baptist University Tigers 7 and the Elon University Phoenix 1.
Yeah, it was a great contest, especially in the first period. It got a really chippy down the stretch, and then that second period we saw more goals scored in one period than I have seen in a long time. And it was just a really fun game. It's great to get back into college hockey, if nothing else.
No,
not the way you wanted to start the season, obviously, if you're the Phoenix, but it's just fun to be back out on the ice again. It's fun to be covering these guys, and it's a great way to start this showcase off.
Well, I think, from Coach Beckman's perspective, I think you take what you can and you build off it for game number 2. And, that's about all you can do. Obviously the Tigers, they're a strong program. But the Phoenix, they just have to build on this one and then take it to game number 2 of the weekend.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I don't think they'll have any problem doing that either. And for Elon, they've got a tough couple of contests coming up with Lewis and Denison. I'll see both of those teams in action tonight. This should be a fun contest coming up, again, between UNC and Denison. So go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, so sorry about that. So that'll do it here from game number 1 of the weekend. And look forward to game number 2, 3 heading into tonight, and also from through Saturday and Sunday. So final score again, East Texas Baptist 7 and the Elon Phoenix 1.